that technically suitable air.
Engines prime. Let's do this. Has anyone ever told you?
Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
You might want this.
Need some work? Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem. Hello.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Ready to tackle whatever the Starfield throws at us.
It's a great day in the space lanes, huh?
long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
Thanks for interrupting my daydream.
Hope the Blanca Sea is treating you all right.
Every ecosystem has its own unique challenges. Hostilities that life conquered to just exist. We should take notes. regret this place. Home.
Something you need?
I do love it, you know. Sidonia. Just wish everyone else felt the same way.
How are you, Dusty?
Huh? Sorry, I was lost in thought.
This right here is my catnip. Or... Good reach. And we're good.
After how many times we jump, it never gets old.
Stroud-Eklund ships may be good, but so what?
Touching down.
Suit checks out. I'm good to go. Now let's see what this world has in store for us.
my location.
Well, they don't need it now. Got some time to kill. Shotgun!
Straws retract. Let's get out of here.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Got the samples? Then this all of them. Good. Freezing my tail off out here. Here's your money.
Anything for you?
How have you been?
I was hoping you would stop by. Like you aside from somewhere.
Hello again.
Hey, Captain. The sooner you leave, the sooner we can all start half-assing it.
Hey, Captain.
Full thrust is firing.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next? Orbit achieved.
Switching grab pod to normal motion.
Crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
I can't believe people are spreading lies about you being in the Crimson Fleet. Don't worry. I'm on the front lines of every social media hub, defending your good name.
This is Sirac on the Starfield. We are
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Crew have been
I cannot give up.
I'd like to say there's a scientific explanation, but I got nothing. All yours.
Basira, hold on. You are strong. Concentrate.
I'm trying, Sirach, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping, fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me.
No, I will not leave you here.
It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great. No. No. It's happening! Sirach, run! I can't stop it! Akira!
What happened? Who did this? I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how? I should be the last. Is someone there, or... My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
right? carrying a lot. You want to take a moment to shovel things around?
Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiment when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I feel the source came from the city itself. It triggered our grab drive and shoved the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as Vortex Phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
To admire the technology that goes into something like this. Self-sustaining agriculture on a station this large is pretty impressive. I can see another part of the station behind these numbered food crates. There might be a way to get through. anything worth selling or using? Gonna wear yourself out if you carry all this stuff.
Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily. Sirac Vital. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these fields are related to the vortex clusters. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Bane. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can just... No! They are coming!
Fair game.
Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1. cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Ours now.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Mainframe reboot initiated. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning, station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety.
Take a moment to go through your things and lighten the mood.
1. Execute. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer. Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
If only Sirac could have held out a little longer. matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back.
Looking swell today, Cap.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Hey, how's your day, Captain?
How's it going? Again?
Nice day, huh?
Need something?
Is there something I can help you with?
Mom says we might go to Paradiso next year. She's all excited about spa days. I wonder if they have any good bookstores there.
What can I do for you, Captain?
If you need something, I've got your back.
Just here for a chat?
Are you gonna be hanging out here more? Hope you aren't one of those micromanaging types.
And we're away.
Like touching down on a cloud. Landing skills never cease to
What's up?
Hello there.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
Time to turn on that irresistible charm, Captain.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
We had feared as much, but it is good to know for certain. Forrest, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. We've received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent!
What's happening?
Hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you, to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. You could hear him. Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? Aye, the serpent.
It's true. I heard it too, plain as day.
Amazing. You both heard Anasko? The experiment was a secret, even to many of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen. People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, to avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! This temple will I reveal for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the great serpent himself. And soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Naza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisia, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands. Herald Inaza will show you the way. He has led House Varun since the death of his father Jarek. He is determined to return House Varun to glory. He believed he was on the cusp of realizing that goal, and now, well, you have seen him. I should perhaps not speak too much of it, but there has been concern that he was lost to us. Your interaction with him gives me hope. If you can hear him, he is not beyond rescue.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. Know, Husk, that to walk the Serpent's path, to enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised? Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
See you on the other side, Captain.
I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path. The path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk it. It has served more for a brief time, that hindered them. The Serpents, after that, I and other, and now, a difficult, once the Serpent, and after that, we removed, and if we can survive, go on and continue to fulfill your holy purpose. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
One particular colony ship housed. They were each alone and isolated. Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinan encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives, and thus House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Jinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
While none since Dragon.GR have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the Great Serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew? To truly commit to the Great Serpent requires utter devotion and unending obedience. I grant you the title of Reverend. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent. All must serve. House Varun welcomes you, promise. Yes, it was Gina and you are... That may be so, for the moment. Let the Great Serpent...
Overwhelmed with things here. Let's take a moment to sort it out. Want this?
Yes?
You would speak with me.
Good to see you. Welcome, Reverend. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Nasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Nasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Nasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Nasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Nasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Nasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. A plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
May the Great Serpent bless you. Something I can do for you? Don't take it personally. We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Malabor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward. No, Jinan, but the speaker, each of the houses. So you must have it. All must serve.
Yes? Did you require something? I was, I still... Indeed. I know they walk. Serac. They spent... It was their great... The Oracle's fate. We have more... 87 souls. They will be... Of course. To have started...
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
For the Great Serpent to subject
Reverend?
us to this. Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Wow. I'm just... Wow. I get to try this koza I've heard so much about.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again. I don't need any free drinks from you. What?
We lost. You seem to be doing well. I'll drink to that.
Reverend. Reverend.
This bar is the only thing keeping many people sane. This is what I have.
So this is how the Great Serpent
I got you your favorite
rewards
from the
his
meat house.
faithful.
Extra
Hello?
just the way you like.
Must say I'm surprised you are still here. If I were in your shoes, I would have turned heel and ran as far away from this place as I could. All that was good in Dasra is dead and gone.
Drink something. Say something.
We appreciate it, but some of us have lost too much already. I'm not talking about buildings or plazas or temples or offices. I'm talking about people like my wife that are no longer here. Dead and gone.
They will be back later.
No amount of your help will bring them back.
Promise.
Unless you can find a way for me to trade places with my wife? No. That is selfish, I know. But I would give anything to trade places. I could not care less if I get in trouble. If I disappear now, because of the things I have been saying, it would be a mercy. Look at me. Do I look like I care if I live or die? I'm a walking corpse already. The Great Serpent saw fit to kill everything I held dear in this lifetime. And he chose to torture me by leaving me untouched. My fate is not seeing me through. Because perhaps it was our faith that put us in this position. What can I say about my Mira? She was always talking. She could go on and on about anything. A book she read, a dream she had, a future together. She had a low, soft voice. But the world is so much quieter without it. And the Great Serpent, she was beautiful as the stars. She was self-conscious, though, but she had no reason to be. She would cry about her appearance at times. Who doesn't? And it would break my heart, because she was perfect to me. Some of her sensitivity must have rubbed off on me, because I cried a lot when we were together. I felt like I could be open, vulnerable. I never felt that way with anyone else. And she would just come to me and put her forehead to mine. She was... she was... Good. I think I may take some time for myself now.
Salutations.
Reverend,
actually need all that stuff?
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver, Reverend.
Reverend.
What? What do you want? Seems your outburst has attracted some outside attention, brother. If it was an audience you wanted, you have it now.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to sell Mother's urn with her remains still within.
Whoa, I was not expecting something like that.
I'm glad you understand.
The outsider may somehow understand you, but I do not. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhal, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. In fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
I
Their
see
family
why
home is
Lascaux
this
spoke.
way. It is not far.
You
We can
need
discuss the
help
matters
with
there. You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our duty.
The Great Reverend?
You know what they say? The bigger the statue, the bigger the insecurity.
Reverend?
Yes? Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Reverend? Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
Sounds like maybe some things aren't so different out here after all.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating. I suppose I should. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process. The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the Speaker since the disaster? Oh, I think they will listen. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications. Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And, depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage. Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. I know. We haven't... Second, these horror we have managed to... Well, they... I do hope the process is... And... Just look. I'm sure you have it. And those left me. I hoped that... Not enough. It had been in everything we knew towards the end. I have never but some...
I would have scanned that too.
Nasco is a good, strong leader. We need his guidance now more than ever.
Perhaps he is not dead, but abandoned his post.
What?
Do not let Amina break you down.
Let me rephrase. They
Yes?
step
Reverend?
aside so that...
He would
Reverend?
not do that. And I know that is not what you meant. Watch yourself, friend. You do not want to forget your place.
Reverend?
I have not seen my sister in days. Great serpent, pray on this.
Your reverend? Of course. Great sir. Inject. Kill all. It would be in times of I pray. It is my hope. The High Tower, together with and as I exist. Farewell.
Even as a man of science, I can... appreciate a temple as a place to pray and grieve. To see it all taken away, I feel for the people here.
In the year 2240, House Faroon went to war.
Excuse me, I have work to do.
In what has come to be known as the Serpent's Crusade.
Did we win? Do you think we'll
Well,
all be
Miss
okay?
being able to
settled
play with my
systems
friends.
think they did.
Why did we fight them again?
It's easy to get lost in a city like this. Nice to have these plazas as a waypoint.
And what about this?
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now. If only it were that easy. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dulkef. I work as an executor for House Dulkef. Likewise. And I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with? Funny you should say that. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies. Yes, but given the seriousness of the accusation, the proof must be irrefutable. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it. But this morning, I received a slate from a courier. It was from Ukaru. It was worrying, to say the least. It felt like Ukaru was trying to warn me. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed and, well, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious.
3 days seems like a lot. Here are about their work.
And Ukaru himself was extremely punctual. He would not miss 3 minutes, let alone 3 days. But if he is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses. Ukaru's workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing. If you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
I see. Greetings.
Just stop, will you? I am sick of your
Reverend.
delusional ramblings and your holier-than-thou attitude. If anyone deserves to disappear, it was you. This blatant hatred of your neighbors is disturbing. Do you really think that the people we lost, the very same you broke bread with, deserve to die?
Great.
Nothing left. Goodbye.
My
Reverend?
Reverend.
Guess what she tells me?
She tells me there is somebody else. Never loved me to begin with.
Reverend?
They are so pretty. I cannot wait. I want tattoos just like yours. Does it hurt when you get them?
It is.
The gods overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent. I've not seen him in days.
Mother has been busy lately.
The Great Serpent's plan for us is sometimes hard to discern. Greetings, Reverend. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed. I see. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I am sure. One moment, he was there, and the next... gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev. Lucky? Perhaps. I have been pondering it. Whether luck is a consideration if the Great Serpent guides all things. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why. And where is this forward leading? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the Council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception. It is a shame you are not born House Dulkev. You seem unnatural for this line of work. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. The timing is too close to be coincidence. Anasco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulcev was proud to serve when called upon. I hope you find something useful at the dam.
I'm all ears.
You know all that I know. House Dulcev continues to be at your disposal. No one in the people of House. As of it has been an House Varun, Jinan Varun. I'm afraid that, as I said, and I know.
Have something for you.
I'm sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under investigation. You'll have to leave. Even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. But not surprising. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency and often seeks independent help. I find this tendency unwise.
And by unwise, he means a complete disregard for operational security, rules, and regulations.
Possibly. And yet, despite what I said, and unsaid, she persists in doing so. So, we must come to a compromise.
A good compromise leaves everyone unhappy. This one was particularly miserable.
I will give you the keycard to Ukaru's computer. You will be able to access documents and correspondence for the past month. Any further access will require admin privileges, which I am not willing to grant. Of course, if there's anything else I can do, let me know. I apologize, but you were only given access to view the computer's records. Admin privileges are restricted to House officials only. I am aware of your stature, and the threat is noted. I would rather not make an enemy of you. These are desperate times. True. Although Kisrani did not request admin access for you, I would expect her to, if it's required for her investigation. I suppose, given all that's happened, exceptions must be made. You'll be granted temporary admin privileges to Ukaru's computer. That should be enough for you to do your investigation. Unfortunately... I will not. We are professional.
We don't take...
Precisely. Ukaru has...
Dereliction of duty.
We've also had to... Suffice to... It is highly such action.
A beheading.
It would be done humane. Several, in particular.
Given the patient hints.
The admin privilege. Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
Have something for you.
Proceed. Remember this. We are always watching.
We'll need to rely on others at times, but I'd like to keep this investigation close.
One of my first jobs was scanning everything on lifeless moons. Boring? Peaceful is more like it. Might want this.
I'll never... I wonder what your presence here means for the Ministry of Conjunction.
Good to see you.
While come back when you finished with House Dolkef.
We'll talk later. I was on a walk. I saw the windows, and I turned back. Reverend.
You have business with House Kadik. Speak to Razma. I spend most of my time working at the... Do you think this... I wholeheartedly agree. And why continue? I concur. In my argument... And yes, but I'm also not... We need workers. They are the ones come. But to assume any reconciliation... I'm surprised such a... The problems are... Now is not the... With regards to... I focus on high... I let my word keep. I joke that I'm most... Oh, I assure you. Davina and I have... Without getting too caught... Davina used that. The incident was hype. She's never forgiven. I was at the space... I only witnessed it. It lasted only... We'll talk more later.
Remember, House Kadik business is its own.
Reverend, I envy you. Since you've been accepted, I
Just
wonder if
another
you'll
day
see
in
our
the Ministry
influence
of
on the Seventh
Conjunction.
System.
Better here than finding ways to be as invasive as possible like House Bethal.
For me, it's being an executor for commerce. I'm not sure life gets more dull than that.
Must be nice to be born into a house like this. It's opulent.
Much to do.
Hi, Reverend.
Behave yourself. There's already enough trouble.
Reverend.
Move! No loitering.
Reverend?
As large as this area is, the barracks are pretty empty. I wonder how many soldiers were lost in the calamity. Reverend.
Reverend?
The settled systems are scared of us, and so they are trying to tame us from within. Indeed. I fear that even darker days may be ahead of us.
You do.
Apology. Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
I pray the serpent still favors us to have allowed us to live.
Look, we mourn the loss of our fallen, but know they walk with the serpent. Something disrupts Victor's work. I pray his focus returns soon.
Remain ever vigilant. Heresy must be exposed.
Should you not be assisting Hasmek with whatever task he has given you? Your focus should be on Hasdul Kef.
The serpent strikes down those who doubt.
Oh, the only thing that... Yes, you might. Sometime. Mujin? Oh! I am a member, if someone had... Well, to fight and... Well, a wave of it. The destruction, the vortex. Again. Remember, chosen. None but the faithful.
Great serpent would deliver us.
Lots of work ever since what
Do
happened.
you think the Great Serpent is mad at us?
Did you have something to say to me? No, it's not that. Sorry, I do not want to be rude. Most people tend to ignore me, so I'm not very good at talking. And, well, you are the one that Anasco spoke to, so... well, forgive me if I am nervous. There was he was always nice. Oh. The pay is good. Old must serve.
Just trying to survive one more day.
Reverend.
Hello.
I saw one of... Reverend?
Do you really think it was that?
Reverend!
Surely it is possible.
Welcome.
Great Serpent keep you.
Reverend? Reverend?
How did we end up here? Well, all must serve.
How may I help? Well, that is some ship you have there. It has been too long since I've tinkered with a ship from the settled systems. Well, I had a privileged upbringing that allowed me to hone my skills on all sorts of different ships. So, if you need anything for your ship, just let me know. My father, the ships were... When I grew older... Thank you. I have no idea. You're right. Enjoy that ship of yours.
Reverend, Great Serpent.
Reverend?
We have displeased the Great Serpent, so do not agitate him any further.
You're not welcome here.
I am growing tired of this. A few months ago, I would have made you all regret treating me this way.
Go on, then. Keep making your threats.
Save your bullets, damned fool. I am going. What is it?
Obedience is paramount.
You are the one who spoke with Nasco Varun. And you wish to speak with me. You misunderstand. No one in Dazra speaks with me, or even acknowledges my existence. If they do, it is with scorn. And yet, here you are, speaking with me as if I were a person. Which begs the question, what do you want with me? Who sent you? If that is true, we should continue this conversation elsewhere. Meet me at my shack outside of Dazra. You cannot miss it.
What could go wrong if we go to the shack of some weird guy we don't know anything about? Maybe, just maybe, there's a reason that nobody else will talk to him.
Good. I look forward to having a real conversation. First one in months.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Huh? Reverend.
Seems the accident here displaced a lot of people. I hope the conditions here are humane, but I'm not holding my breath.
Reverend?
Reverend?
Must first wait here a bit longer.
But I don't want to be here
But as Reverend.
We lost everything in the cataclysm.
Reverend?
Reverend. Reverend?
May the Great Serpent guide you, and the rest of us.
Hey, you might want this. Liftoff initiated, Captain. Now let's venture into that view of the sky. back where we belong.
Must have been a good jump.